From estate agency to building £100 million worth of homes. Let's go. How did that then go from, doing 8 units to now, you've built 150 units and you've got another 200 in construction and another 1,500 in the planning pipeline. That's incredible growth.
Yeah.
So how did that happen?
How did it happen? Yeah, the $1 million question. Well, a lot of it was, it's been really, really successful. Certainly with the market at the moment, it's very difficult to sell prior to a development being completed. So we're really, really pleased with how it's gone so far.
What's the price point?
So this is on...
What's the whole GDV of the whole site? How many cars can you get into this garage?
I suppose it depends on the size of your car.
What's up guys, welcome to this week's video. Today we are heading into Essex to visit Macar Homes' latest completed development. Macar Homes is a property development company that has been operating since 2017. They have completed 150 homes to date, with a further 200 in construction and another 1,500 in the planning pipeline. Their growth path has been spectacular, and I'm keen to find out just how they've managed it. Let's go. So we're meeting Sam Carr today, who is the operations manager at Macar. And there he is. Hey Sam.
Hi Paresh, how's it going?
Yeah, good, not too bad, not
nice
too bad.
To see
you. So Sam, you work for Macar Homes.
Yep.
When did Macar Homes start? How did they get going? And what's your role in the business?
Well, first of all, my role, I'm Operations Director, so cover a wide berth of different activities. Really, a lot of my focus is on the sales and marketing side, but also general running the business, so HR, finance, accounts, all that type of thing.
You've been there right from the beginning?
Pretty much, yeah. So going back to what you first asked when we formed, so that would have been 2017 when Alex McDonald started the company. It was just sort of him and his phone to start off with. I joined in 2019. We had one development at the time that we were building, and over the last 6.5 years we've just gone from strength to strength, and there's been a significant amount of growth, really.
What was the first development in
2019 was the first. Yeah, that was it was an Edwardian house. Originally would have been a big Edwardian house. It was over the years split into 2 flats, and then we converted it into 8 apartments. Really, really nice apartments. We had these garden pods in there as well, I remember, and they're really, really different. They sold very well, but the market at that time was very, very different. You had Help to Buy, and it was you would sell most of your stock before you'd even completed the development. So obviously times are very, very different now, and where we are as a company is very, very different as well.
Yeah. And what you mentioned Alex McDonald.
Yeah.
So he's the founder.
Yes.
What was he doing before he went into development? And then
Alex has always worked in property. So his background is estate agency originally, and even whilst he was working in estate agency, he was doing lots of refurbs and building single unit homes. It got to a point where he'd been successful enough with that and doing a few property trades where he was able to go out on his own and really make a success of things.
So Alex started off small, and he kind of incrementally got bigger as time went on until that first scheme of 8 apartments, which is when you joined. And then how did that then go from doing 8 units to now you've built 150 units and you've got another 200 in construction and another 1,500 in the planning pipeline. That's incredible growth.
Yeah.
So how did that happen?
How did it happen? Yeah, the $1 million question. Well, a lot of it was property trading. So there was a time in the business, as I said, going back to sort of 2017 when Alex first started, up into sort of 2020, where it was about getting consent, and because we were at a size where we weren't really able to, deliver the construction of it, we would then package it up and sell it on. So that's what really enabled us to sort of move forward and gave the injection of capital needed to then have that growth with regards to building.
So there was the planning gains. So
exactly. Yeah.
During that time when you were doing the planning flips, if you want to call it that, was there any one site that went really well and then gave you that seed money to then really expand?
To be honest with you, there wasn't just one. There was a number of different sites where, and I think with anything in life, that there is, obviously an element of skill, making the right decisions, buying the land correctly, and foreseeing what you could potentially do there. And there's also the element of luck involved as well. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there were several schemes that we did over a relatively short space of time. Which were, fairly significant and enabled us to really have that capital injection.
That's an incredible journey so far. So what are we going to see today?
So we're going to our high house farm development, which is in Stapleford Abbotts. I absolutely love this one. We're just in the final processes of finishing off the external landscaping, and it's really something quite different. It's actually our first development that we've done in Essex. It's going so well, and we love the area so much, we've actually opened a region. So we've got Northern Homes Counties region that we've opened. Everything in the past has been in the Southern Home Counties.
Oh wow, here we are.
Here we are.
So Sam,
Yeah.
what's the site called?
So we're at High House Farm,
Yeah.
Stapleford Abbotts, which is in Essex, and as I mentioned, we're pretty much here with this one. Just doing some external landscaping, already having people moved in, really nice people as well.
Yeah.
Building a really lovely community here.
So how big is this site? How many units, plots are there?
So we've got 20 homes in total. It's split into two different sections. We've got 14 in the gated part of it. Of those 14 homes, we've got 6 4-bedroom homes, 6 3-bedroom homes, and 2 2-bedrooms.
Big site, very big site.
It's a big site, yeah. I think one of the things that I love about this site, quite often what you find with a lot of new builds, it's cramming as many as you can into a smaller space possible. And one thing that you get the real feel of this place is space.
Yeah.
And you see that with the gardens as well.
No, it looks lovely. It looks very nice. I love the dark windows. I love the stone features you've got on them as well. Very stylish. So what was on here before? Because the site's called
High House Farm.
High House Farm.
Yeah.
So I presume it was a farm.
It was a farm. That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a farm.
What's the story with that then? How did you guys get hold of the site? And
so there's quite a long history with this site actually, but we bought it from another developer with planning. So we weren't involved in any of the planning process of it, but over the years there was as you know, with planning it can be, what you initially intend to build isn't what you end up building. There's a long history with planning with the previous developer. The developer that we bought it from had grown quite significantly, so wasn't quite right for their business model at the time, but perfect for where we were at the time when we acquired it about 2.5 years ago now.
okay, wow. So did you just build it out exactly how the planning was, or did you go back in
We made some small changes actually to these houses here. So these are 3-bed houses, and as you can see, the on the first floor it goes over the garage. So initially they're a little bit top heavy, so we added an additional room to the back, like a snug area, to create an additional living space. Other than that, no, as planning, obviously some of the finer details are a little bit different to what was initially suggested, so small material changes. Most of the developments that we do are like this, with a good quality red brick, the stone, and the black windows. I personally, as you mentioned earlier, I think it looks really, really classy, and it's certainly the feedback that we get from the customers. They absolutely love the aesthetic here.
Yeah. And do you always buy sites with planning, or do you do the planning gain yourself as well on some of the different sites?
A mixture. Certainly in the past, our business model was always to acquire an option agreement, get planning, and then build out, or sell on if it was a little bit too large for us at that time. But where our models change, where we're growing, it's about sort of feeding the pipeline as such, and we've got a lot of stuff that's in planning, a lot of strategic stuff as well. So we're happy to acquire stuff with planning like we did here.
Yeah, and this is in Essex.
Yes.
But you guys started off in Surrey, but now you're in different regions. Is that a bit of a challenge to work with? What's your setup there? Do you have regional managers dealing with different
So we've got sort of heads of department as such. We've got site managers who are obviously employed by us that look after running the day-to-day on each of the sites, and then obviously construction managers that then look after them. So yeah, our office is based in Sutton, which is sort of Surrey, Greater London borders, and yeah, obviously a lot of the sort of office staff as such are out on site quite a lot, making sure everything runs smoothly.
Yeah, that's cool. So how many units you've sold some, right? Some people are
correct.
living in some of them,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely. So the first part, which is down there, there's 6 units in total there. 5 of them are affordable, 1 is private. They're all sold, all moved in. Here the 2 beds both sold. 2 young couples, first time buyers have moved into those ones. So all we've got left available now is 3 of the larger detached houses. 1 of them's moved in already, 2 are under offer. So yeah, it's been really, really successful. Certainly with the market at the moment, it's very difficult to sell prior to a development being completed. So we're really, really pleased with how it's gone so far.
I can see this lovely sculpture behind me. What's the story with this?
Yeah, well, it's from Elliott's of London. We got it designed specifically for the development. I just feel it gives a lovely, lovely touch. And we got some fantastic photos actually during construction when the sun was setting directly behind it and coming through it. Absolutely stunning.
Looks really cool. Really cool. Gives the whole site a focal point, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
So you've got a show
Got
home
a show
for us.
home, yeah. Do you want to come and have a look?
Yeah, should we go and have a look?
Let's go.
Yeah. Cool. So Sam, how did you, I know this was a site that you bought with planning, but how did you find the site originally?
Well, as you well know, the industry is quite small with developers. A lot of developers, we know each other fairly well, and we were just offered it by another developer. So that's how it came about.
So no
pretty
agent,
straightforward.
no agent involved?
No.
No? Oh wow. How does one get to the level where, how do people get to the level where they just get offered sites like you did?
Relationship building more than anything, to be honest with you. It's as simple as that.
I guess they know where you're kind of heading, what your sweet spot is, what size of developments you're looking for by that stage, and then.
Absolutely, and look, one of the things that Alex is brilliant at is networking, and is just talking to people, and it's amazing what you can achieve just by talking to people.
Yeah, true. Shame he couldn't be here today. Bit camera shy. Wow. This looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're really delighted with how they've come about.
Yeah, the tall doors.
Yeah. Really gives that feeling of space, doesn't it?
Glazing. Yeah, this looks lovely. Should we start off? Should we head into the
Yeah, let's go
kitchen?
into the kitchen diner.
Yeah, this looks amazing. Very nice spec. What's the price point?
So this is on for 1.2.
Okay. And yeah, what's the whole GDV of the whole site?
40 and a half we are here.
40 and a half.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, very big. Yeah, great value. So what is the kind of buyer that's going to be looking to move here in one of these?
It's really interesting. There's a real mix of buyers of the houses that we sold so far here. First time buyers in the smaller 2 beds.
That's a surprise. I wouldn't have, first time buyers.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they're in the smaller 2 beds.
Yeah.
And the 3 beds, we've got a mix of people downsizing, families, the larger 4 beds, families, but we've actually got a young couple that have bought one of them. So it's a real mix.
Yeah.
It's a real mix. But one thing that I can say is that genuinely all the people that have bought and moved in here, lovely, lovely people.
Yeah.
Really, really nice.
Keep me in the cloud.
I love these tiles as well, the floor tiles.
Yeah, the large tiles, they really do.
Really nice. I love the slabs as well.
Yeah, they've got the porcelain slabs.
From porcelain as well?
No, they're not. No.
This is nice, isn't it? So we're not actually in Greenbelt or anything. We're still within the M25.
We're inside
here.
the M25, yeah.
But it feels like you're in proper countryside.
Absolutely. That's what I love about this development is that, you could be anywhere in the country here, but yet you're so connected. And the gardens are just fabulous.
So this is the whole garden?
This is the whole garden, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite nice.
And it's not just obviously it's a corner plot, so naturally it's going to be bigger.
Yeah.
Even the houses that aren't corner plots have got significant
big
gardens.
garden.
Yeah. Which you just don't find in new build homes.
No.
I think it's been one of the real factors that's helped them sell so well, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And for me, it's the views that I love the most.
Well, yeah.
Just think they're absolutely fabulous.
I can see why you've. I can see you've put a Juliet balcony there.
Yeah.
I see why now.
Yeah.
With the people can enjoy the views.
Absolutely.
So you guys have done really well here, and obviously you're scaling up, and we've spoken briefly about your journey of how you scaled up. But in that process, it must be like you must have had to put in like infrastructure into the business to kind of enable you to scale up, because it's like rapid growth.
Yeah.
Would you still call yourself an SME developer?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
We're definitely still an
SME. So, yeah, it's crazy the journey you guys have been on to get to this point. I mean, we've spoken about regional managers, but is there like, how has the business changed in that time then?
Obviously, people is been one of the things. So, when I started, it was sort of me and Alex, and now we're over 30 people in the business. Certainly over the last couple of years, that's accelerated considerably.
So you and Alex first started, but then what were the next few hires that you made to enable you to kind of get to that step? And then, what more recently, what were the people? What people did you need in place?
So site managers, obviously to run the sites.
Yeah.
Then technical, commercial people within the business.
Yeah.
And that's really where we focused on the growth is for a commercial and technical side. So design, I think that's really, really important. You can see for yourself, the people that we have are fantastic at what they do. And, for us, that's the most important thing about it. It's not just the property, it's people, and, we want to build a business that has best-in-class people who will build the best-in-class product to ultimately our customers have an amazing experience in a home that they're going to hopefully live in for a long, long time. Because that's the end game, right? To ensure that the customers, one, have a great product and also have an amazing service along the way.
Yeah, so people first, people are in relationships.
Absolutely.
Customer service.
Yeah, and that's how I firmly believe, you achieve more by building those relationships, building both networking from getting land deals to, ultimately seeing it through to the end and getting them sold and people moved in, handing over keys to happy homeowners.
Yeah. You often find like developers, the really bad ones, once they've handed the keys over and they've got their money, kind of forget about the owners and forget about any issues that come about. But I think that's quite important as well.
Absolutely.
Because, look, your reputation matters at the end of the day.
Absolutely. And you know, we want to build a brand that is built on trust, and ultimately, how do you get there? By doing what you say you're going to do. And I'm, you know, very much of the belief, just do what you say you're going to do, and you're going to have a happy customer.
Yeah, that's cool. That's great. Right, should we continue? I want to see the rest of this lovely house.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you got the kitchen diner here. The small seating area.
Yeah, you got the waterfall work surface as well, which I absolutely love.
Yeah.
I love the grain that goes through this one as well.
Yeah.
Really, really do like these kitchens.
Yeah, lovely.
They've got
this
the
leads
taps
to
there as well.
Quaker taps. Yeah. That's a must. At least. Then this goes to
the utility room. That's right. And you've got the washer and dryer and the boiler.
It's all neatly hidden.
All neatly hidden. That's right. And then this one just leads out into the double garage, where you've got a little table tennis set up there.
Fancy a game?
If you want to win, I'm terrible.
All right, so you any good?
No, terrible.
How many cars can you get into this garage?
I suppose it depends on the size of your car. You probably get 4 smart cars in it, but anything much bigger than that is 2. But you might notice we've got the good shot. We've got the
You win.
we've put the garage door at the rear as well. One of the things that we thought, especially with a garden of this size, people may have a ride-on mower, so that's why we put the garage door there, so they can go out with their ride-on mower, cut their grass, and then put it away.
That's a really good idea, actually. It's something that people don't really think about.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. So that connects into the back garden, and this is the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. Yeah, a lot of storage. It's really good. I mean, what's the square footage of this house? This particular.
This one's just under 2,300 square foot.
2,300.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the larger the houses here, just under 3,000.
So what does that work out price per square foot?
What in terms of what we're achieving?
Yeah.
So it's around 550 a square foot we're achieving.
550. Yeah. It's not bad. And what about the construction cost? Where are you ranging with that?
Yeah, so it's going to be about 7 million. We're going to be bringing in the build for, which is going to be around 240 a square foot.
240, and is that everything, or is that just
that's our raw sort of construction cost for the build? Yeah, it doesn't include the other things that traditional planning costs and things like that.
Okay.
Seal, etc. So, but for I suppose for the area, maybe it is slightly higher, but then spec-wise, we believe that
I can see why.
It's a higher spec than what you find
Yeah,
elsewhere.
it's kind of where I thought it would be anyway, but I guess just slightly higher. But then again, some of the finishes are nicer. They're not your standard finishes, so I can see why.
Yeah, no, we're really pleased with how it's come out.
Yeah.
So downstairs WC here, which I absolutely love.
That's really cool. Yeah. I love the black carrying through.
Yeah.
Right, and then on here, in this floor, we've got the main living room.
Yeah,
Do you want us
absolutely.
To put on,
if we can, if you don't mind, we've got to keep the carpets in good condition.
So this is a lovely living space, living room. I love the coffered ceiling detail.
Yeah. We've done that in all the houses here.
Yeah.
Obviously got the fireplace as well, the feature panel wall. One thing that you probably notice as well is the higher ceilings, and we try and do that in all of our homes, have 2.7 metre ceilings. I think it makes a real difference. It doesn't sound like a huge amount, but it just adds that feel in the space, and it allows us to put the grand double doors in.
It's weird, a lot of developers don't do that.
No.
Do they? If when they're doing new build developments, they'll just try and keep it to the bare minimum.
Standards, yeah, correct.
but it does make all the difference. And in terms of construction costs, it doesn't add it's not a huge amount more, but you get so much more like values, so much more space.
Absolutely.
The grandeur.
Yeah, and it's something, you know, I always like to meet the people who are buying our houses, and when you do, it's certainly the feedback that they get. It's what I find, it's all the little bits added together make it very, very different.
Yeah.
You know, slightly higher skirting boards as well. It's the little details that I think really do make a difference, and I think ultimately, you know, people want quality.
Yeah.
They want something that they can see is built to last, and something that they can, you know, be proud of when they walk through the door.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it as quality. Yeah, definitely. So Sam, during construction, were there any major challenges on this one? I mean, I'm more used to working in dense central London locations, but I can imagine on a site like this, utilities might have been a bit of a...
Not too bad. I mean, when you're dealing with utility companies, they're an absolute nightmare. But actually getting the infrastructure in wasn't too bad. Probably one of the most difficult things, obviously the ground, it was fairly soft ground, so piling, and you know, we had a bit of adverse weather as well, which didn't help.
You had to use piling.
But yeah, other than that, it's been fairly smooth. We had some issues with the doors. I don't know if you remember when that ship got stuck in the canal.
Oh right, yeah.
That caused some delays, so that had to go the long way around. But no, other than that, it's been, you know, touch wood, it's been fairly straightforward.
Yeah. You started 2 years ago, right?
We commenced August 2023.
2023,
yeah. So just over 2 years.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
20 homes.
20 homes.
20 homes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so this is the master?
This is the master. Well, there's sort of two masters, and it's funny, when you meet people here, there's always a debate. Some people prefer this one, other people prefer the other one.
Well, this is that view that you were talking about.
It's the view,
Juliet balcony.
with the Juliet balcony.
Very spacious.
Yeah.
Very spacious.
Yeah.
Then again, a really lovely bathroom as well, ensuite. Gone for the brass. Is it brass? Bronze.
Gold, depends what you want to call it.
Yeah.
I love these taps. I'm a bit of a geek tap. A geek when it comes to taps. They're just so smooth. They're Colebrook, so you get a lot of those in like 5-star hotels.
Very nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It just, I don't know. It's very stylish.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. It's about, you know, small things that all come together that you know, really create something special.
Yeah, and I've noticed you've separated the mixer from where the shower is.
Yeah. There's nothing worse, is it? Most of the time, you put it right under the shower, and then it's that little dance, isn't it, to turn it on and jump out before you get too cold.
That is so true. Yeah.
So yeah, again, it's just, you know,
a
bit of thought put into things.
Little touches like that. Yeah. Oh, very nice. And this is what you were talking about. This could be the other master.
Yeah.
Depending on your preference, right?
Exactly. There, ensuite.
Yeah. This is nice.
Then, what a lot of people love is the dual aspect in the space.
Oh yeah. It's, I don't know. It's a tough.
It is
tough contest between the two.
Yeah.
What do you think, Linda? Would you take this one or the other one?
Probably would take this one.
Yeah. There you go.
That's cool.
This one is lovely. I love the window.
Yeah.
It's also a nice view.
You've got fantastic views here. Obviously, as I said, the external landscape, we're still being finished, but yeah, really far-reaching views.
Is that part of your plot?
That is, yeah. So those houses there.
Yeah, but this in between bit. Yeah.
That's the open space. So that's not our development.
Yeah.
But it's we have to basically look after it and bring it up to scratch once we've completed. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all going to be green.
Exactly. Yeah. Very sort of meadowy.
Yeah. Well, thanks for that. That was really good. That was really nice. Good to see the house and good to see the project.
Yeah. Thanks for coming down.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no, it's been a pleasure. So just before we leave you alone, what else? What's in the pipeline for Macar? Like you mentioned, you've got like 1,500 homes in the planning pipeline.
Yeah.
So and also what are the other sites that are currently being built?
So what we this year we've started on a lot further in towards the south. So East Sussex, West Sussex. We've got 4 developments that we're starting there, ranging from 30 to 70 homes. And the stuff that we're going through planning, which is, as you know, with the planning system, it could drop at any point. So yeah, really exciting times ahead. Lots going on, and growing at a great rate.
So yeah, what's the projected number of homes you're going to be completing next year?
Yeah, so it's going to be in the region of 200 over the next year and a half. So yeah, exciting times ahead.
So yeah, year-on-year growth.
Absolutely.
Right. Well, look, long may it continue.
Brilliant. Cheers.
And best of luck with all of that.
Thank you very much.
And maybe see you at one of the other ones.
Yeah, absolutely. Look forward to it.
That's the end of this week's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Massive thank you to Sam for showing us around their latest development, and to Alex, the founder of Macar Homes. Macar Homes is going to be a name to watch out for. They're going to be a massive regional developer. Hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, then please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you at the next one.